everyone, welcome back to Misha Speaks. In my town, we take all. Alright everyone, welcome back. Today I want to talk about recycling. So, here in Japan, as some of you may have heard, recycling, in my opinion, is pretty hardcore, especially for someone who comes from the United States, where at most that I've seen, there's a bin and you put all of your recyclables in. So you put the cans in, you put the cardboard in, you put the glass in, you put, you know what, I don't even remember them recycling styrofoam. So, when I first got to Japan, there was a huge culture shock for me. I'm gonna add like the video from when I made the culture shocks. So how to get rid of your trash. Y'all, help me, help me, help me, help me. The recycling business here is just so insane. No matter how much I could have prepared for this, I probably could have never prepared for this. Because even though so it was a huge culture shock for me how detailed oriented recycling was here in Japan. So they're pretty meticulous about recycling, just like they're pretty meticulous about pretty much everything. So when I got here, my supervisor for the JET program, she gave me this awesome poster. And obviously I wrote all over it because I needed to be clear and circle things. And I moved twice, so things are circled twice. But this is the chart for recycling. So, Kusu machi something something kalenda. I have no clue what this is. But basically the gist is, my town is called Kusu. And machi means town. So this is my town's, I'm pretty sure this probably means recycling, but my town's recycling calendar. And so this goes from April of this year to March of next year, which is kind of interesting actually. Their year-to-year thing is also very different than in the States. Usually in the States we would do January to December, but they usually do things from April to March as like a full year for them. You know what, I'm gonna have to look up why that is actually. Maybe it's like the new spring, new year type of thing. Maybe that's the thing for them. So, I'll start from the top. So at the top up here we have, it says Moyasu Gomi something Chu Ke Ka Hyo, maybe. I'll put whatever it actually says later. But this up here in the red section, you put this stuff inside of a blue bag. I think it's a blue bag with blue writing maybe, or blue bag with black writing. I can't remember, but either way, all of this is your burnable trash. So it's burnable trash. So things like food, clothing, boots, bags, and you have like hoses. I obviously cut them up. Baby diapers, baby wipes, egg cartons, CDs, just things that, so they do a lot of, so everything in this blue bag they burn. So they do like a burnable thing for like sustainability. They don't put it in the landfill, at least here in my town, because there's not a lot of space in Japan for things like landfills, like how we do in the States where there's all this land and like you just let it pile up. So they find a way to burn it. So I think this is just like burnable trash. So my burnable trash in my specific neighborhood, it gets picked up on Monday and on Thursday. So Sunday night, Wednesday night, we take the burnable trash out to this little designated area. And all of your recyclables in your trash go to the same designated area. I'll definitely take you guys in this video. So then as we move down, we have, so plastic bottles, aluminum cans, glass bottles, things like oil. You put your oil into the plastic bottles that you would throw away, and you just put a cap on it. Those other things, batteries, stuff like that, metal little umbrellas. Actual, I don't know if those are cans that canned food come in, aluminum cans. I don't know. I have to look it up. But anyway, you put those in. You put all of these things inside of clear bags with red writing, and I'm going to show you the process of doing that in just a second. And so then down here at the bottom, you have a clear bag with black writing, and that is for your styrofoam. And you only, in this town, you only recycle styrofoam that has PS put out or PS at the bottom. Those are the only types that you recycle. So, without further ado, let me guys show you my trash and recycling stash. Ah, bars. So this is the stash that we have been accumulating. So here we have all of our aluminum cans. So mostly we pretty much drink like beer, but there are also these like little, I don't know what you call them. Let's see if I can make this a little better. There we go. There's these little alcoholic drinks, and they have like different fruit. Like that's apple, and this is like orange. They're actually pretty good. So we have that. Focus back. Okay, there we go. And then our bottles, just plastic bottles, so water bottles, sports drinks bottles, drink bottles, tea bottles, and just regular plastic bottles. And then here we have wine bottles, soju bottles, and just maybe like some soft drinks. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Just like a little look. So soju, wine, that type of thing. And then here we have our styrofoam. So styrofoam trays for meat, fish, sushi, that type of thing. And so then here, you know, these have to be recycled too, these cans, but they don't get picked up as often, but I'll get into that in just a second. And so then, we'll start with bottles. So for plastic bottles, you have to take off, as you can see, all of these are clear with no label. You take off the label and you put the label in the burnable trash, which is just the regular trash thing. So you put the label in here with the blue bag. And then you take off your caps and you collect them. And for me, in my town, we take all of these caps to the town hall, and I have no clue what they do with them. I'll ask. If I can find the answer before I edit the video, I'll put them in. But you take them to the town hall and they do something with the caps. So that is how you recycle the bottles. So then you have cans, and cans are pretty straightforward. You know, you don't take anything off of them, but you do rinse. Oh, same with these. Rinse, when you get done drinking, just rinse the bottle out, put the water down the sink or whatever, and then you can just put it in the bag. So same with the aluminum cans, you just rinse whatever's in there out with some water and get it all out and put it in the bag. So very straightforward with aluminum cans. And then for the bottles, same thing, take the caps off. You don't keep the caps on these, or maybe you do, I'm not sure. I just left them on there. I actually have no clue. Some of them have them on there, some of them don't, I don't know. But either way, I rinse it out and put it in the bag. And so as you can see, the bottles, glass bottles, the cans, let's see, turn them over here. And the bottles, they all go into the clear bag with the red writing. And then the styrofoam, it has a clear bag with black writing on it. And so for these, you just, same kind of idea, rinse off the meat juices, whatever have you, and you put them in the bag. And just let them dry pretty much as possible. So, we'll get into kind of like, I can show you guys the chart a little closer up here. So let's see. Let me focus. There we go. So you guys can see a little better. There we go. So for burnable trash, this is the country for Monday. So Monday, Thursday. I used to live somewhere else, so I had different days, but I moved. So Monday, Thursday, come get burnable trash. And then for the bottles, glass bottles, cans, and plastic bottles, that comes to pick up once a week only. It used to be Monday at my old apartment, but
now that I'm here, they come pick it up on Wednesdays, once a week. So trash twice a week, just regular trash, and then bottles, plastic bottles, glass bottles, and cans once a week. And then the further you go down, the less frequent things come get picked up. So things like pots and broken glass and just kind of like other random things, oil, batteries. I actually have no clue what this is right here. Maybe a thermometer. Yes, thermometer. Oh wow, I can read the kanji. So the kanji for body, the kanji for heat, and the kanji for measure. So like a thermometer with mercury. The light bulbs that you have, and then oil. So those get picked up only 3 times a year. So you have to keep them for a while. So I can't get rid of our oil and batteries and things of that nature until May of next year. So May 18th is when it will come to get picked up. So very interesting schedule. So, and I don't even know if that's actually like going to be what it's going to be next year, because by the time May gets here, I'll get a new one of these. But again, this is from March to April to March. So in March, I'll get a new one of these, I'm sure. So then we have things like hangers, teapots, knives, vacuum cleaners. Can you guys see that? Let's see. Vacuum cleaners, fans, these, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. So I feel like these are these made with a different material, like tuna cans and stuff, than like aluminum cans? I don't know. But anyway, these stuff only gets picked up 4 times a year. So for me, in the new, so this was like the old place I was staying in. So for the new place, April, July, October, and December. So I don't think I have any of this stuff that I actually want to throw away. What does this say right here? Arumi hoiru. Ah, aluminum foil. Interesting. So if I have any aluminum foil that I want to throw away, but who the fuck wants to throw away aluminum foil? That's crazy. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So then down here at the bottom, you have like styrofoam here. So clear bag with black writing. And so this gets picked up every first Friday of the month. So this is where I was living. So this is where I'm living now. So every first Friday of the month is when they come and pick up the styrofoam. So that's like a little schedule. And this is for cardboard. I forgot about cardboard. They recycle cardboard too. I forgot to mention that. So cardboard as well gets recycled. And for where I'm living now, the second Saturday of each month they come pick up cardboard. But I already got rid of all my cardboard. Like when I first moved in, I had a whole bunch of boxes and stuff like that. But they also pick up cardboard, and they also recycle cardboard. So as you can see, recycling can, and this is just a double one, recycling can get pretty intense here in Japan. So I don't know if they kudos to it, but maybe kudos to them. And I think it's really good to recycle. I'm pretty sure it's just very sustainable for them, being that they don't have a whole bunch of land to work with. So now I can take you guys to where we actually drop the trash off, because I need to take my trash there anyway. So let's go. So I have my trash, and I'm also gonna go pick up the other trash that I have. So we don't like to keep the trash in the house, because with 3 of us, I think it builds up pretty fast, especially since we eat a lot at home. So I keep it in our little garden area over here. And there's a cat that comes, so we used to keep it on the ground, but he comes and tears the shit up. So we put it up there. I mean, if he could try, he probably could get up there, but we'll hear it. So let me get my trashy trash from over here. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I did some yard work today, I guess you could call it. Alright, so I got out my trash, and I can take you guys to where we leave it. So it's not too far away from the house. It's like a little walk that you take, and you just kind of put it in You know, they call it a designated area, but it's not like a bin. Some places have like little, well, at the apartment I used to stay at, there used to be a, I guess like a metal container, and it had doors on top that you can lift open, I guess to keep animals out, which is pretty much fucking smart. But for the most part, you'll see in just a second, they have these little yep, somebody dropped their trash off over here. They're like little nets so animals can stay out, and someone's already brought their trash, and so you just lift it up like so and leave your trash. And in the morning time sometime, someone will come and retrieve it. And that is very simple trash and waste management. So same spot for bottles, same spot for glass, plastic bottles, for your cardboard, for your styrofoam and trash. So same spot. Oh, nice view. So then I can just walk back. So it's really not that far. So it is like a little different from this, well, it's a lot different from the States. But I guess it's similar, like if you have an apartment at the States, in the States, where you have to walk to like your dumpster. But other than that, it's pretty chill. My little quiet town in Kusu. So, I hope you guys really enjoyed. I just got back to the house. I'm gonna definitely make a video on the house, but I hope you guys really enjoyed the video on how I recycle here in Japan. When I first got here, it was overwhelming because I'd never really had to recycle before. But, you know, I feel not necessarily an expert, but I feel a lot more confident in recycling no matter where I go, especially after recycling in Japan. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. And as always, speak a new language so that the world can be new.